Conversations with a Killer, the John Wayne Gacy tapes. This three-part Netflix docu-series is the latest edition in the thriller documentary genre on Netflix. Released on 20th April this year, the series sheds light on the character of John Wayne Gacy, a sadistic serial killer who killed close to 30 people in the US and is known as one of the most infamous serial killers of all time. Directed by Joe Berlinger, who also directed Conversations with a Serial Killer, the Ted Bundy tapes, this story captures the true shades of John Gacy. One is a flamboyant person who participates vigorously in community activities such as parades, JCs, barbecues, and through these social active networking knows the biggies in Illinois, Chicago, where he lived from 1968 to 78. The other shade is that of a person who offers employment to young boys and men and then preys on them through premeditated planning. The series starts with the disappearance of Robert Peast, a 15-year-old boy in Chicago who was last seen with a contractor outside the pharmacist's shop where he worked. What follows is the investigation by Des Plaines Police Department and John Gacy becoming the prime suspect. The series shows various timelines across Gacy's life, his relationship with his father, his wife, how he gets convicted in sodomy case in 1968, his affluence and power in penitentiary, and then his killing journey that spans 6 long years between 1972 to 78. The second episode shows the cat and mouse game played between Gacy and Des Plaines Police Department. John is shown as a clever man, an attention seeker who drives recklessly while police has placed him under surveillance, but also invites them in the house for coffee to show that he has nothing to hide. The thrilling and nail-biting aspect comes when Gacy confesses and the police uncover his nicely kept secret. All this happens while the viewers are wondering what happened to Robert Peast, the boy mentioned in the first scene of the documentary. The last episode focuses on the trial part and concludes the journey of this killer. It also shows the arduous journey of identification of victims by the police department in the absence of DNA technology. This is beautifully captured by the testimonials of the police workforce who did not have access to PPEs and other advanced tools of homicide in the 70s. The series draws on 60 hours of Gacy's recordings with one of his defense lawyers that was never made public before and is heard throughout on this show. It very clearly brings out details of John's character as a narcissist who blames others for his killings and shows no mercy. Why should you watch this? Rotten Tomatoes has given 100% critics rating. Joe Berlinger gets this thriller right as he did with the Ted Bundy tapes. Understand how a serial killer like John Gacy can hide under the garb of a busy social life and still manage to kill more than 30 young men within 6 years and hide this from the community and the family.